Hello, everyone. Today we'll be reading from a book of fairy tales. The tale today will be Little Ida's Flowers. Look at my poor flowers, said pretty little Ida. Yesterday they were so lovely, and today they are all drooping. Why? She asked the student who was sitting beside her. He was a great favorite of Ida's because he told her pretty stories and made paper cutouts of little dancing ladies, animals, and tall castles. Your flowers went to a ball last night, said the student. They are tired now, and that is why they hang their heads. But flowers can't dance, Ida exclaimed. Oh, yes, replied the student. When you are asleep in bed, all the flowers jump about merrily. They hold their dances at the royal summer palace. The two most beautiful roses sit on the throne and act as king and queen. The violets are midshipmen, and the crocuses young ladies. The lilies and tulips are the dowagers, and they watch to see that the young people behave with perfect propriety. Little Ida loved this story, but the old counselor who had come on a visit thought it was a great deal of rubbish. You should not put such nonsense into the child's head, he scolded the student. When Ida went to bed, she could not help thinking of the flowers' ball at the palace. She even whispered to her mother's flowers that stood in pots on the windowsill, I know you are going to dance tonight. But the flowers never moved. Ida had put her own flowers into her doll's bed so that they could rest. Sophie the doll looked a little cross about it. During the night, Ida awoke and heard faint music. She crept out of bed. Oh, how wonderful! All the flower pots were empty and the flowers were dancing. They fetched Ida's flowers from Sophie's bed and they danced most gracefully. The dolls joined in, and the flowers were so nice to Sophie that she said kindly that she did not mind giving up her bed for one night. Tell Ida to bury us in the morning, said the flowers, and we will grow up even more beautiful next year. Then they said good night to each other, and Ida crept back to bed again. Next morning she went to look at her flowers, found them very faded. Sophie the doll looked sleepy and never gave Ida the message from the flowers. But Ida knew just what to do. She chose a lovely little green pasteboard box covered in flowers and birds. This shall be your coffin, she told the flowers. My two Norwegian cousins are coming to stay with me, and we shall bury you in the garden. And so they did. The two Norwegian cousins, Jonas and Adolf, had new crossbows that their father had given them. Ida told her cousins that her poor flowers were dead, and they had a procession. Two boys marched in front with their crossbows slung on their shoulders. Then they buried the flowers, and Jonas and Adolf fired a salute over the grave with their bows, as they had no guns or a cannon. That was Little Ida's Flowers. If you enjoyed that, please feel free to leave a like or a comment. And thank you for visiting my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day.